Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're following the incredible journey of a man named Botanik as he builds an underground survival shelter deep inside a remote wilderness. Deep inside a remote wilderness, far from roads and villages, a man named Botanik begins another extraordinary survival journey. With no modern machines and no helping hands, he relies only on his determination and years of wilderness experience. His goal is simple, yet incredibly challenging, to build a shelter hidden beneath the ground. Such a shelter can provide protection from harsh weather, while remaining almost invisible to dangerous animals. Before doing any work, Botanik carefully studies the landscape around him. He chooses a slightly elevated area where rainwater can naturally flow away. Good drainage is one of the most important secrets behind a safe underground shelter. The surrounding forest provides endless natural building materials. Fallen branches, sturdy logs, stones, and packed soil will become the foundation of his new home. Every swing of the tool slowly transforms untouched forest into a future shelter. He firmly plants them into the ground, arranging them into a sturdy cylindrical frame that will serve as the foundation of a unique chimney. Every branch together. With patience and precision, the simple frame gradually takes shape as a specially designed chimney, crafted entirely from the resources of the forest. Every resource found in nature has a purpose if used wisely. Botanik covers the wooden frame with a thick mixture of dried grass, mud, and clay. This natural coating seals the structure, gradually transforming it into a durable and well-insulated chimney. That natural insulation is exactly what Botanik is looking for. He lights a small fire to test the airflow through the chimney. With the foundation complete, Botanik begins building the main structure of the shelter. Strong wooden poles are carefully positioned to support the roof above the underground chamber. Each support is checked before the next one is installed. Thick branches are laid across the beams to create the first layer of the roof. Every branch is selected for its strength and natural durability. After reinforcing the roof with sturdy branches and several wooden planks, Botanik finally completes the main roof structure. The solid framework is now ready for the next stage of construction. He carefully spreads a waterproof tarp over the entire roof, creating a protective barrier that prevents rainwater from seeping into the underground shelter during heavy storms. Finally, Botanik covers the tarp with a thin layer of soil and fresh grass. This natural camouflage allows the shelter to blend seamlessly into the surrounding forest, making it almost impossible to notice from a distance. This natural covering helps the shelter disappear into the landscape. Botanik leaves only small openings for fresh air to circulate. Good ventilation is essential for staying safe inside an underground shelter. Botanik then begins building a raised sleeping platform from strong wooden poles. Even the simplest materials can provide remarkable comfort when used wisely. Next, Botanik prepares a small cooking area inside the shelter. Satisfied with the result, Botanik begins organizing the interior. Every item has its place, making the shelter practical as well as comfortable. What was once an empty patch of forest has now become a secure underground home built entirely by hand. But the greatest test is still ahead, as the shelter must now face the forces of nature. The natural camouflage also blends perfectly with the surrounding landscape. Inside the shelter, Botanik lights a small fire beneath the chimney. Warm light fills the room as smoke rises smoothly through the chimney. He prepares a simple meal using the limited supplies he has brought with him. After a long day of hard work, even the simplest meal feels deeply satisfying. The carefully designed ventilation system keeps fresh air circulating inside the shelter. What began as an empty piece of forest has become a reliable underground refuge. Built with simple tools and natural materials, the shelter stands as a reminder of what determination can achieve. Everything remains solid, proving the strength of careful planning and patient craftsmanship. Every challenge along the way became another lesson in survival van ban cc, Hun. In the wilderness, knowledge and patience are often more valuable than modern equipment. Botanik's journey reminds us that extraordinary results often begin with simple ideas and determined hands. Thank you for joining us on this incredible adventure deep in the wilderness. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next survival adventure.